Alright, today on Random Acts of Carving, we're going to be doing a piece of cottonwood bark and just give you a quick glimpse of it here. But this was a really fun carve, so if you want to see how I did it, stick around and we'll carve it out. Here we go. Alright, today we're getting started on this. I don't know what I was thinking when I started carving this. I didn't really draw much on it. Put a couple little lines. Then I just started, I was using a picture for a reference, and I just started carving it in like it was a 3D carver or something. I don't know. I started at the furthest out points and just started carving back from there. As I went along, it was working, so I just stuck with it. I always thought it would be neat to carve one like this, and hadn't really thought about doing it with this one, but just happened to be that's the way this one turned out. Usually I would kind of cut an outline of it and get it all fit on there, and then maybe cut a part of a profile or whatever and work from that. But this one here, I just kind of started on the highest points and on the front and worked almost straight back on it. It's kind of odd. Like the way it turned out though. I don't know if you ever tried cutting a three-sided pyramid out. I guess 4 sides. It has a bottom too, but just trying to cut that out there out in the open with his hands on it. That was a neat little challenge in itself. It was going to be a square pyramid like one of the Egyptian pyramids, and then I realized one of the points was going to kind of run into his stomach, and I wanted to hold it out away from him, so I made it a 3-sided pyramid with a bottom. I didn't draw out the whole plans for this thing before I started. I just started carving the mouse and figured I'd work some other stuff in as it came to me. This cottonwood bark is always fun to carve. I love carving it. I don't have a lot of it. I have a few pieces, but it makes a lot of dust, so I don't do it very often. I don't get a piece out very often, but I do enjoy the detail that you can put into it. And the look that it has, I've tried putting different kinds of oils and stuff on it, but it always turned pieces that I've done turned real dark, so I don't usually do that. I usually use that Minwax paste wax on it, or a shoe polish. If you want to go a little darker, you can get some different kind of shoe polishes, like the paste shoe polish. You can just rub it in there with a little brush, and then take a shoe polishing brush and shine it up if you want. If you want it dull, you can leave it dull, but if it gets dusty, you can take that same brush and just kind of clean it up and shine it all back up again. After I had the mouse kind of on there, I decided it would look good with some shelves with some knickknacks and whatnot on it, so just started carving up the leftover piece of wood there. This piece started out as this little thing I'm carving right here. It started out as a little bottle. I was going to make an odd-shaped bottle and put there, and as I started carving it, I thought it looked like a little sack sitting there, so I turned it into a little sack. As I already had a bottle going right above it on the next shelf up. The little wrinkles in the sack there, and I did the little string that I carved going around it. I did tie it in a little simple knot there. Kind of the only knot a mouse would know how to tie. Just using that little burr, that's like a little wheel on the end with a sharp edge. Just put in that fine fur detail. And that about wraps it up for this one. Alright, well, last week we started with a piece of driftwood bark. I got this done, and it turned out pretty awesome. I really like the little mouse, the cheese. Calling this one 5 o'clock on Friday. I got the clock set up for a couple of minutes after 5, and he already has the cheese. So this is quitting time on Friday. So if you like this carving, then give me the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.